Hey guys, welcome back to this Wednesday Devo. I'm glad that y'all can join us tonight. And our reader is going to be Morgan, and he's going to be reading us our story tonight.
Today we will be reading from Mark 4, verse 30 through 32. And he said, "With what can we compare the kingdom of God, or what parable shall we use it for? It is like the grain of a mustard seed, which when sown on the ground is the smallest of all the seeds on the earth. Yet it is sown, it grows up and becomes larger than all the garden plants and puts out large branches so that the birds of the air can make nests in its shade."
Guys, have you ever seen mustard seed? It's so tiny. If I ever dropped this, I'll never find it ever. Even though that this mustard seed is so small, it can grow like one of these trees, and maybe even taller than this. Maybe even higher than 10 feet tall. Do you know how high that is? That's extremely high.
When Jesus began his earthly teaching, he had no followers. The Bible tells us that Jesus was walking along the shore of the Sea of Galilee when he saw two fishermen casting their nets, Peter and his brother Andrew. "Come follow me," Jesus said to them. They immediately followed Jesus. As they continued on their way, they saw two other brothers, James and John, mending their nets. Jesus called them, and they immediately left their nets and followed him. One by one, Jesus called his disciples until there were 12 of them. That is still a pretty small beginning, isn't it? Jesus sent out the 12, and they brought others to Jesus, and the kingdom of God grew. From a very small beginning, the kingdom of God has grown and grown until it has spread all over the entire earth.
So I went ahead and I cut this apple open, and I got 5 seeds. This seed if I planted it right now in my backyard, it will produce 100 to 300 seed apples. And if you cut all those apples open, you get even more seeds to plant them and plant them and plant them. And this seed is just like when Jesus put this seed and a seed of faith into his disciples, and it just made them, and Christianity just grew and grew and grew because of that. Okay.
Jesus started the kingdom of God with only a handful of disciples. Every follower of Jesus is a part of the kingdom. And that means that you and I are part of God's kingdom. Each time we tell someone about Jesus, we are helping the kingdom grow. Isn't that great that we can have a part in helping God's kingdom grow?
Thanks, guys. I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope you have a good school year.
Thanks for tuning in. Bye.
See ya!